What's going on, guys? Justin here from GymStar. Just wanted to do a little how-to series on picking out your best belt. I get a lot of questions about belts, so I just want to cover it in this little video. Basically, you're going to want to pick a belt according to your lifting style. The most expensive belt doesn't mean it's always the best belt. You want to make sure that you're picking it purely based on the work that you plan on doing in the gym. So what that means is if you're doing anything from CrossFit to powerlifting, we need to know those things because it's going to be dependent on what kind of belt you pick. If you're into powerlifting, we have the GASP training belt. GASP training belt runs at 4 inches all the way around. Very, very thick, sturdy leather. Great belt, but also can be uncomfortable if you're wearing it just for normal activities. These belts are meant for doing your big PR reps. That's why they're big and heavy. Next from there, we go with the GASP lifting belt. You can see it's a lot more flexible. Still a fairly thick leather. 4 inches at the back, and then it tapers at the front. These are for your everyday lifting. These are great still for heavy lifts, some PR lifts, but maybe not as heavy as what a power lifter would do. These are great for bodybuilding and fitness. Again, super comfy, can be worn for a long time. Dual prong buckles on the front. Beautiful stitching from GASP as well. We have the same version in a Better Bodies. It is actually the same belt, just depending on what your brand of choice is, whether it be GASP or Better Bodies. You have the choice of either. So the same belt, the same sizing, everything is identical except just the branding, okay? And then, so we don't forget, we have the Velcro belts. I actually do really like the Velcro belts because these are great for a lot of upper body days where you just maybe just have a sore back and you just need some better core support. Don't discredit the fabric belts. They do have a lot of good uses. These are great for shoulder days, just general lifting. These are also great for just doing cardio to help keep your core warm. And they're ideally shaped for your body type so that they don't have any pinching on the hips or anything like that. You're going to get a lot of comfort and use out of something like this. But keeping in mind, it is just Velcro, so a heavier PR lift, it's not going to hold up. That's why you need the leather. So these are just for your lighter, higher volume days or more athletic style movements, okay? Last but not least, I just want to touch on sizing and how to measure a belt. So what you want to do for measuring for your belt, you're going to want to have a pretty flexible tape measure. Most of you guys have something like this kicking around the house, but you know, you might just have one for doing your measurements for your coach. But to measure for a belt, you're going to want to measure around your midsection where your belly button is. Okay, so you're not going to want to measure where your belt line is. You want to measure your midsection, where your stomach is the smallest, or just where your belly button lies. Okay, so that is the measurement that we use on our sizing charts for picking a belt, and it's the most important. So when you buy a belt, don't go off your pant size because you will get the wrong size. You must measure with a tape to get the belt size accurately. Then, when picking the belt, you're going to want to make sure that in the range of the holes, the measurement that you get, you're going to want it to be in the middle. So what that means is if you pick the ideal size, the holes that you're going to be using should be in the middle. That way, if you lose weight, you have a room to go down. If you maybe gain weight or you're wearing a hoodie that day, you can go up. So it gives you a lot of versatility to make sure you're in the middle range. If you need any help with that, shoot us an email at sales@gymstar.ca or give us a call, 888-720-4977. Thanks, I'm Justin from GymStar. You guys have a great day.